Caitlin Clark, the young sensation of women's basketball, has just clinched the coveted AP Athlete of the Year award. It's a monumental achievement, but her win hasn't come without controversy. While fans are celebrating her meteoric rise, others in the basketball world are raising eyebrows. Why is her success causing such a stir? Let's dive into the story behind the headlines. Caitlin Clark's journey to stardom began in college, where she didn't just shine, she dominated. Clark obliterated the NCAA Division I all-time scoring record, surpassing Pete Maravich's iconic achievement from the 1970s. Think about that for a second. She outscored a record that had stood for nearly 5 decades. Averaging over 27 points per game, she wasn't just playing basketball, she was rewriting history. When the WNBA draft came around, there was no question about who would be the first overall pick. Clark was the obvious choice, a once-in-a-generation player whose skills had already captivated fans and analysts alike. Reflecting on that moment, Clark said, "I grew up watching legends like Candace Parker, and to be recognized in this way is truly special." Her humility and respect for the game's history only add to her appeal. Then came her rookie season, a season that can only be described as extraordinary. Clark didn't just meet the high expectations set for her, she obliterated them. She broke records, dominated on the court, and brought a level of excitement to the WNBA that hadn't been seen in years. Fans packed arenas to watch her play, and her highlights went viral, drawing more attention to the league than ever before. But here's where it gets interesting. While her success has been a massive boost for women's basketball, not everyone is thrilled. Some veteran players feel overshadowed, questioning whether Clark's rapid rise has taken attention away from others who've been grinding for years. Meanwhile, media critics are debating whether her dominance is good for the league, or if it's creating an imbalance. This divide has sparked heated conversations in the basketball community. On one hand, Clark is undeniably elevating the profile of the WNBA, proving that women's basketball can be just as thrilling and dynamic as any other sport. On the other hand, her rise is challenging the status quo, forcing the league and its players to adapt to a new era. But let's be clear, Caitlin Clark's impact goes far beyond her stats. She's inspiring a new generation of players, drawing fans to the game, and proving that women's basketball deserves the spotlight. Whether you love her or question her, there's no denying her influence. So, what's next for Caitlin Clark? Will she continue to dominate, silence her critics, and redefine what's possible in the WNBA? One thing is certain, this is only the beginning. Caitlin Clark's story is far from over, and the basketball world will be watching every step of the way.